Yes, hi viewers, we will discuss a linear programming. One question on the same pair of x's, plot the following inequalities and leave unshaded the region which satisfy all of them simultaneously. So here we have given three inequalities. The first thing we will try to write in an equation form. So that is the first step and see how to solve these questions. So first of all, y is equal to x. Second one, I was supposed to say that y is equal to 1. And remember that the first inequality or equation shows slopey line, the second one is horizontal, and the third one is vertical line, which is x equal 5. Now I will plot all these on the graph paper, and for that we need to draw lines. So let's have a look. If I need to draw with scale, and then how to show the shaded part, you will find it here. This is y-axis. After this, we have x-axis, and remember that each box I will consider as one. Here we have, I need black. So our origin is this one. Everyone knows where x and y both are 0. That point is that point represent origin. Here we have x-axis, and from 0 to right, positive numbers are positive values, 0 to up, positive y values, 0 to left, negative x-axis are negative values. So we have x dash axis and down y dash axis, same as 0 to down negative values. As I said, I will consider each box equal 1. So if I plot the first value, and remember that for this one, like y is equal to x, the values of x and y are equal. So if you draw one table for the first one, which is slopey line, we can say that x and y are equal. Let's suppose if x is 0, y is 0. If x is 1, y is 1. If x is 2, y is 2. Means the coordinates are same. Means the coordinates you can find out like that, where minus 3, 2 comma 2, 1 comma 1. So it's easy to plot. It means if you draw or plot, it would be like that: 0 0 1 1 2 2. Each box I'm considering 1. Okay, like 1 2 2 2 along y-axis up, same as 3 3. This is the point. 4 4 1 2 3 4. So this is point 4. I hope so. These points are enough. But for line, we need at least 2 points, and then you just extend your line. If you want to see negative 3, 3, we can say that 1, 2, 3 left and 3 no. 1, 2, 3. This is the point. And after this, you just take your scale and draw a line. Okay. That line is slopey line, and we can say that it is here. If I draw from here, extend these lines up so that you can find the rest answer carefully or easily. So this is my one line. And next, see, we have to draw two more lines, and those two lines are y is equal to 1 and x is equal to 5. So if I say this one, y is equal to 1, it is here exactly. And remember that x is equal to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That point is here. Means one is horizontal line and one is vertical line. So if I draw these lines with the help of scale, so one is horizontal line, one is vertical line. Means we can say that horizontal line, which is y is equal to 1, it is exactly from 1, where y, you can see that it passed through 1 and it's a horizontal line. You can extend this line. And the third one is vertical line, which passed through x is equal to 5. So your third line is straight away up, which is called vertical line. So I mentioned three lines, three inequalities. After this, we will show the shaded part. Okay. For shaded part, I will say that this is the first one, which is y less than or equal to x. This one, x less than or equal to 5. And the one which is the second one, y greater than 1. Now remember that now I will show the shaded part. So be carefully understand the shaded part. If you check the first one, y less than or equal to x, that means your shaded part is down. Shaded part is down. But anyhow, they want us leave unshaded. So if they say unshaded, I will shade opposite of the shaded. Let's suppose shaded is down. So I will show up. Means this is my unshaded part. So you can shade like this way. And then see, next one is we have y greater than 1. Yes, that y greater than 1 means we can show the shaded up, but they want us unshaded. So I would say that unshaded is done like that. This is the unshaded part of this inequality. Okay. And lastly, we have this is also there. Lastly, we have x less than or equal to 5. So that means the shaded part is left side, but they want us unshaded. So it will towards opposite, means right side, this side. That is the unshaded part, as you can see that. And remember that one more thing, we have to check what is the region, feasible region. So we will suggest that that feasible region is R and it is here. If we choose any point from this region, it will satisfy all these inequalities. But here they are asking only to show the unshaded part and define these inequalities on the graph paper. So I hope so you understand. One more thing we have to notice that when they say greater than or less than, so you have to show dotted lines, okay? Like as you can see that here it's a permanent line, but actually it is dotted, okay? Because they write it only greater than. So you can show in dots while drawing with the help of scale. You can show in dots because this is not a permanent line. It's only greater than. I hope so you understand. And now I'll give you the chance to ask me a question. I will pose my. Okay. Yes, viewers, we will try to solve one more questions related to linear programming, and we have another three inequalities, and to show these three inequalities on graph paper, but remember that we will leave the unshaded region as well. So for that, the first step is we have to write all these inequalities in like equation form. The first one is x plus y is equal to 6. And second is we were supposed to say that y is equal to x, and the last one y is equal to 1. So here if I see the first one, the which is x plus y is equal to 6, we need to find a table. Okay, for the table we will draw, or we can take few value of x from our mind. Okay, this is x, this is y. Let's suppose I'm saying that x is 0, so then y is equal to 6. Even though you can check as well, look, x plus y is equal to 6. So if x is 0, y is equal to 6. Find same as you need to know 2 3 more points so that we come to know, or we are able to draw on graph paper. So if I say y is 0, let's suppose y is 0, then x must be 6. Yes, I think 2 points are enough, but if you want one more point, let's suppose you are checking at, let's suppose x2. So if you take two other side, like x plus y is equal to 6, and I'm saying that x is 2 plus y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 6 minus 2, that gives me 4. So here I would say that my value of y is 4. Same as y is equal to x, all the value of x and y are equal. We already checked in the previous question. So anyway, if you want to draw or make a table, you can say like that x and y are equal. If x is 0, y is 0, x is 1, y is 1, x is 2, y is 2. So same values. And for y is equal to 1, it's a horizontal line. We will straightly draw on the graph paper. So let's have a look to how to solve this question on graph paper. So we need to draw two lines which represent x-axis and y-axis. Here I'm drawing straight away. One y-axis, one x-axis. So the second one is this one. Hope so it's manageable. So we need to know where is the origin and where is the like this is origin where x and y both 0. Each box I will consider 1. This is x-axis. This is x dash axis means negative value. Up positive value of y-axis and down negative value of y dash axis along y dash axis. So if you plot the first one, which is x plus y is equal to 6. So 0, 6. I have straight away up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my first point, and 6 0 along x-axis 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is the point. And if you want to check 2 4, so 2 along x-axis right and 4 along y-axis up 1 2 3 4, and then you just draw a line. Take the scale and draw a line, and that line you can extend as well. Okay, for example, if you are here, draw and extend as well. Okay, we can extend down so that we can find. And the second one, here I would say y is equal to x. Remember that y is equal to x and y values are equal, means x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x4 y4. So it's a slopy line which pass through origin. And if x is -2, y is negative as well, like these numbers. And lastly, we have y is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1, that is the horizontal line which pass through this point. That is the third line I will do later. But let me check the first slopy line, which is y is equal to x, and it will pass through origin like that, pass through the origin and extend this line. Okay, once you extend, you will find out such type of line. And after this, draw the last one as well. I already put the point here at y is equal to 1, which is up. So draw a line, and remember that here again, you maybe notice or not, when I drew the line y is equal to x, that must be dotted because it is only less than. Okay, remember this point. So you can say that this one is in dotted, okay, not permanent line because it's only less than. So you can show the dots as well. Dots, 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 dots. That shows it's only less than or greater than. Okay. Anyway, now we have to show the shaded or unshaded parts. For that, I will take first one, x plus y, we have less than. And remember that better you write all these inequalities so that we can say that the first one is this: x plus y less than or equal to 6, and this one is y which is less than x, and this one is y greater than or equal to 1. So now let's see how to show unshaded part. Okay, for example, you are checking the y greater than or equal to 1, that means the shaded part is up. but we are looking unshaded. Remember that unshaded we are looking. So leave your portion, leave your region unshaded. So it means shade down, shade the inequality down, not up. Why? Because they want us unshaded. Okay. If we have y less than x, that means the shaded part is down. Again, we are doing unshaded part. So show up. This one. And lastly, we have y plus x less than or equal to 6. That means the shaded part is down, but we are looking unshaded. So I will leave unshaded part up here. So I hope so you understand how to show the unshaded part. And remember that we found the festival region as well, which is here. Or if you choose any value from this region, it will satisfy the whole inequalities. For example, they are not asking here, but they can ask you next exercise. Uh, Find the region which satisfy all these inequalities. For example, if I say I have 1, 2, 3, 3 and 1, 2. I have these two numbers, 3, comma 2. Do you think so they satisfy all these inequalities? Let's suppose y less than x. So 2 represent y and x is 3. So it satisfies. If I check the same value in last, y greater than or equal to 1. So look, I'm choosing y as 2 here in this ordered pair. So that 2 is greater than or equal to 1. This satisfies also. If I check the last one, the first one, inequality x plus y less than or equal to 6. And I'm looking 3, 2 in this inequality. It satisfies, holds or not. So my x value is 3. My y value is 2, which is 3 plus 2 equal 5, and we know that 5 is less than 6, so this is also satisfy. It means our region is correct. I hope so you understand the way I'm explaining this shaded part or leaving unshaded part, how it is. And if you have any question, you can ask me.